Hello, friends, and a hearty welcome to my YouTube channel, Creative Learning. And as you all know, this is my fourth video in my channel. I'm really thankful to the ones who have subscribed to my channel and liked my videos. If you are a viewer who hasn't subscribed, please subscribe right away. So let's get started. We are going to be covering science, and we will be discussing components of food. Look at the heading closely. Components of food. What are the components of food? Nutrients. Nutrients are the components of food. What are nutrients? Nutrient is a substance that provides nourishment essential for the maintenance of life and for growth. The nutrients are carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, roughage or dietary fibers, water. Note: water is not a nutrient, but it helps the body in various ways. Now we will be discussing carbohydrate. Carbohydrate is an energy-giving nutrient which is present in the form of starch and sugar. Sugar. Examples are sucrose, sugar, and glucose. Examples of starch are potato starch, corn starch, and wheat. Next, we will be discussing proteins. Proteins help in the growth and repair of the body. Example: milk, egg, seafood, and beans. Proteins are important for muscles, skin, cartilage, and blood. Fats. Fats give more energy than carbohydrates. Animal sauce, butter, ghee, lard, and tallow. Vegetable sauce, oils, corn oil, and sunflower oil. So to sum it all up, fats, they give more energy than carbohydrates, and fats are present in two forms: animal source and vegetable source. So animal source examples are butter, ghee, lard, and tallow, and vegetable sources are oils, corn oil, sunflower oil, etc. Vitamins. Vitamins protect us from diseases. Example: milk, egg, seafood, sunlight, leafy veggies, fruits needed for teeth and bones. So vitamins, they protect us from diseases. Some examples are milk, egg, seafood, sunlight. Sunlight like exposure to sunlight, leafy veggies, fruits. And vitamins are needed for teeth and bones. That's it. Minerals. Minerals are required for the maintenance of the body. It helps in digestive and nervous systems. It is needed for teeth, hair, blood, bone, and skin. Roughage. Food that help in getting rid of waste. It is found in all plant sources. Water. Water is a liquid at room temperature. We need to drink at least 6 to 8 glasses of water per day. Water. Health benefits of drinking water are better fat metabolism, decreased cravings, flushes the toxins from the body, healthier skin and complexion, also helps in maintaining body temperature. So you may be asking, what is metabolism? Metabolism is the chemical reactions in the body cells that change food into energy. So it is a chemical reaction in the body cells that change the food into energy that we need on a regular basis. Balanced diet. The food we normally eat in a day is our diet. For growth and maintenance of good health, our diet should always have all the nutrients that our body needs in the right quantities, not too much of one and not too little of the other. The diet should also contain good amount of water and roughages. Such a diet is called the balanced diet. So you must be asking, if how do I test if a particular food item contains this kind of nutrient or the other? For that, we will need to take out experiments. So first we will be testing starch. So I just want to recommend you to do something, and if you have these chemicals we are going to use here, Please try this out. If you don't, then please do not go to the market to buy them. Even if you have them, please handle them carefully. Do not swallow the chemicals. So let's get started. So the things we need here are test tube stand, test tube holder, dropper, iodine solution, and food stuff. Here we will take a potato. So we will take 2 ml of potato paste in a test tube. Add 2 drops of iodine solution by a dropper. Then the color of the solution changes into blue-black color. So the appearance of this blue-black color shows the presence of starch. So the orangey brown color of iodine changes blue-black when it reacts with starch. So once again, I'm telling you, don't eat this potato after you use it with iodine or something, because it can be really harmful. Please do not swallow these chemicals or use them. Please wear gloves and masks while doing these tests. Let's move on to the next one. Test for protein. Apparatus, test tube, dropper, copper sulfate, caustic soda, food. Here we will take some mashed beans. So take mashed beans in a test tube. Add 2 drops of copper sulfate. Shake it well and then add caustic soda. The color of the solution or mixture changes into violet. So the appearance of violet color shows the presence of starch. Proteins. Presence of proteins. Starch, when you add iodine solution, and protein when you add caustic soda and copper sulfate. So this is just a graphical pictorial representation. So they took some water and then they add some beans. Then they add some copper sulfate solution. Then they shake it well. Then they add some caustic soda solution. And if this mixture changes into violet, that means the mixture has proteins. Test of fat. Material: fatty food and paper. We will need fatty food and paper. Fat. Brown paper test. So we will need a brown paper. Rub some fat like butter on brown paper. Rub water on other piece. Dry the paper. If a translucent spot stays, it is a fat. Translucent means it lets light through, but you can't see clearly through it. Test of sugar. Materials we need: Benedict solution and sugar solution. In a test tube, add sugar solution. Then add Benedict solution. Warm it by placing it in hot water. The test tube turns red, yellow, or green. That states the presence of sugar. So we add some sugar solution into the test tube. Then we add Benedict solution. Then we keep the test tube in hot water for a while. If it changes into red, yellow, or green, that means it contains sugar. Okay, so sometimes a person will not get right amount of a particular nutrient. If this continues, then he or she will have a deficiency disease. So let's look at the deficiency disease. So the first disease will be ricket. The nutrient you're missing here will be vitamin D. The cure for this disease will be sunlight. So the disease number 2, goiter, nutrient missing, iodine. Cure: iodized salt. Used iodized salt. Disease: anemia, nutrient missing, iron. Cure: iron-rich foods like leafy veggies. Disease: night blindness, nutrient, vitamin A. Cure: carrots. Disease: beriberi, nutrient, vitamin B1. Cure will be seafood, eating seafood. Disease: scurvy, nutrient, vitamin C. Cure: citrus fruits like lemon, citrus, or orange. Disease, bone or tooth decay, nutrient missing, calcium, cure, milk, egg. Milk or egg. Consequences of obesity towards children. What is this condition? Obesity. Obesity. Obesity is the condition where excess body fat is stored and it increases the weight of the particular person. Childhood obesity is a serious condition that occurs when they consume more than needed fats. Obesity in childhood could cause problems in adulthood. It can lead to social isolation as well. So, obesity is the condition when we eat excess fat. You remember the nutrient fat? When we eat a lot of it, fat gets stored in our body and it increases the weight of the particular person. So, childhood obesity can be a serious condition that occurs when they eat more fats, and obesity in childhood could cause problems when they grow up, and it can also lead to social isolation. That means people will not come and interact with them more. How to prevent obesity? Eat less amount of fats. I'm not saying don't eat fats. Eat an equal amount of fats. Eat less junk food. Don't be a couch potato and start exercising. Have a balanced diet. Run 5 km every day. Eat roughage or dietary fibers. Thank you, and please stay tuned to watch more educational videos. Please subscribe, like, and share my videos. Bye.